What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. After careful consideration, I have decided, I've pondered, analyzed, thought real long and hard about the decision that I'm about to make concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Dillian Whyte has officially, guys, been removed from the redemption list. Okay. And one thing about this list, it's ever growing. It's not a list of condemnation. It's a list of needed redemption, improvement, PIP, performance improvement plans, right? But this is a little bit more serious because this is the sport that I love, that I hate so much, boxing. Okay, you can lose your life in there. So everything that you contribute outside of the ring, as well as inside of the ring, you have to understand that your life may be at stake, or your overall health. Okay, and speaking of health, that is the reason why I decided that Dillian Whyte was placed on the redemption list anyway. Okay, he became on the list because of his fluctuation after being between fights. And it wasn't a one fight deal with Dillian Whyte. I want people to understand, a lot of people disagreed on why Dillian Whyte was on the redemption list. Okay, Dillian Whyte was on the redemption list. It started back in 2019. Okay, after he fought Oscar Rivas. Even really, it was before that. Okay, when he knocked out Derek Chisora in their rematch, he was in great shape. So was Chisora. Chisora was probably in the best shape I ever seen. So that was probably a good comparison, being rivals on how good in shape Chisora was. Okay, I haven't seen Chisora ever in that type of shape, even when he had hair and a mohawk and all that stuff. But Dillian Whyte was in shape, well enough to take on his rival. But after that, when he came to the States, he gained a massive amount of weight. And because of that, okay, he was in no type of shape to even negotiate fighting Anthony Joshua. Because remember, Joshua was supposed to fight April 28th or something like that in Wembley. And he was the front runner. He was Wilder first, but then he was going to be this guy, the second guy that goes in there and takes on the guy that sold out Wembley with 90,000 people, AJ, okay? And since Dillian Whyte wasn't ready, I know there was other reasons besides him not fighting Anthony Joshua, but what was one of the first initial reasons was his weight, okay? His weight, he claimed that, hey, I don't have enough time, I don't know this, I don't know that. Well, he knew that ever since Anthony Joshua knocked out Povetkin in Wembley, because he had already had 2 dates in advance. Even after the fight, when he knocked out Chisora in the 11th round and then howled to the moon, he knew at that point that there's a good chance that he may be able to take on his other rival, Anthony Joshua, a guy that he beat in the amateurs and a guy that knocked him out in the pros. So he knew about that. But the problem was his weight. He didn't have time, but he would have been in a better position had he been in better shape. That was strike one. Strike two, this is recap time, people. When he did fight Oscar Rivas in 2019, when he fought him, when Anthony Joshua got upset, mind you, he fought that guy, he was in decent shape, but he was still fluctuating. I think he was like 253 at that time. Okay, but he did get in good enough shape to point out a victory, a very tough fight with Oscar Rivas, now entering the Bridgerweight League or whatnot, or the division, right, if you want to call it a division. So after that, yes, some drama happened with UCAD and this, that, and the other. Some strange things occurred, okay, really, some strange things. And because of that, he came into the ring like 260 some odd pounds. He looked like the Black Michelin Man. You seen this guy. As you can see the pictures, this guy looked like he just lost it. Now, I get he was depressed and stuff like that, but he, things happen. I think that you should be more prepared than that. Okay, so that's more strike two. Strike three, okay, because of that, he gets beat in 2020, right? He gets beat in 2020. He beats Darius Whyte. But after that, I decided to put him on the redemption list because of that. Because you've seen in different times where he just blew up out of shape when he wasn't in the ring. And you have to at least maintain some type of weight control. Okay. And it's very, very trivial. I'm sorry, not trivial, but it is very drastic to fighters in the heavyweight division because they don't have to make a certain weight. They can come in 300 pounds damn near just like Ruiz did. Okay. And Dillian Whyte is a guy, I think he's better, smaller. You get better results. I think he's too top heavy, honestly. And I seen that in the Darius Whyte. He looked like he was just trying to, he was winning, but he looked like a guy that hasn't been in the gym for a while due to his weight. So yes, Dillian Whyte was placed on the redemption list because of that. And the reason why I'm taking him off, because I've noticed when he went in there to fight Povetkin, he was 252. Okay. Not bad. He was in very good shape, actually. He gets upset in the 5th round, gets knocked out cold. He comes back 5 pounds lighter, 247.25. And that shows me that, hey, he's monitoring his weight. He's watching what he eats. He's dieting properly. So he's taking his career better than he did before. Okay. So again, that's the reason that put him on. He's improving that. That's why I took him off. Okay. So Dillian Whyte is off the redemption list. Okay. He is no longer on the redemption list. It's over for that guy. He remains among the winning again. Okay. Man, he is the first guy to be brought off the list. So, hopefully there's many more guys that get redemption and they're able to remove their names off the list due to their own ability. But this is that, guys. Dillian Whyte is officially off the redemption list. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte's removal. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.